Marc-Andrea Huesler, champion here in Ismaning. Congratulations. Yeah, it was a tough final today. What made the difference in the end?
It's actually tough to say. Botic was playing really well. I was struggling. I tried to stay in the match with my serve, and I mean, honestly, it could have gone either way. Today, at the end, I had an upper end towards the end of the match, but that's only because it's a couple of points that decide the match at the end, and I wasn't sure I was going to win until I actually won at the end. It's always like that in tennis, especially on carpet. Points go so fast, so sometimes there's nothing you can do. You just try to stay focused, try and wait for your chance, and then when you get it, you have to be ready. There were lots of downs this match today. I think I was also set break down in the first, in the second. I come back, then a third I'm up break, I get broken again. So I mean, we both come out. I mean, 2 tie breaks in the first set. I mean, it's a very, very tight match, and I mean, today I had the luckier ending, and of course very happy about that, and very motivated to continue.
You already mentioned the surface. It's a pretty rare one on the tour. How was the experience playing this week here on the surface?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Switzerland, where we also have carpet in winter, so I'd say I'm used to playing on carpet. I know I played lots of Swiss tournaments on carpet before. I played here now for a third time, and it's actually something that suits me, at least some aspects of my game, with my serve and with my backhand. Sometimes I'd preferably have a bit more time to swing, but on the whole, I think it's a surface that comes towards me. And that's why I also planned it to play it, because I felt like I have a good chance of doing well here. And then, I didn't know, of course, it would end up like this, but makes me happy.
And I think it's safe to say that you enjoy a great run of form currently. You won the Challenger title in Sibiu a couple of weeks ago. Since the restart of the tour, it has been really, great. What's the secret of your success?
Coming back from injury wasn't easy at all. Not knowing, when it's going to continue. I started playing tennis in I think about March again. Then, there were no tournaments on anyway, so I knew I had time to really recuperate. And it just shows me that when you really practice a lot, you work hard, that always pays off at the end. You never know when it's going to pay off, but at the beginning it was tough. I didn't get into a Challenger. I signed for an ATP event, and I played semi-finals there, playing the best tournament of my career so far. And that surely helped me realize that that I can beat any player. So I changed the mindset of going into a Challenger. But then, it's of course pretty different than actually thinking you can do it and actually doing it. And now it's doing twice in a row, once on clay and now on carpet. It gives me lots of confidence, and there are lots of things I still have to improve on. And I'm really motivated to see where the training will lead.
And you will stay in Germany for another week. What can we expect from you next week in Hamburg?
Next week in Hamburg, it's going to be completely different. I heard that it's very slow there. I've never played there before. It's a hard court. I'm flying there tonight. I'm gonna get some practices in tomorrow just to see, to get used to the court. I'm not exactly sure when I play yet, but then again, it's a new tournament, different players. You never know. I'm gonna try my best for sure. I'm gonna just focus on the good points, on the way I can win my points on that surface, and then the week after, I also planning on playing Ekental also in Germany on carpet again. So even if this not go well next week, I can go to the confidence for Ekental.
And finally, do you have any goals for the rest of the season? Maybe also in terms of ranking positions, do you put yourself any goals?
At the beginning, I was always said I want to play my first Grand Slam, obviously next year. But that was actually succeeded, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And now, the next goals are, of course, getting as high as possible. To use this confidence that I have now for the next tournaments to make as many points as possible, because you just never know when it's going to stop. It might stop again. Not as a player, lots of things are unsure as a tennis player, but for sure, it's just goal-wise to make the best out of every match.
Okay, so all the best. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.